Thank you. And joining me live right now is UCLA lecturer on Middle Eastern politics, Benjamin Radd. You've been with us before on this newscast. Thanks once again for joining us.
Thank you for having me back.
You've seen what's happening on college campuses, including UCLA. How is that playing out overseas? Is this likely to embolden Hamas or other terrorist groups?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, we've seen now over the weekend, the supreme leader of the Islamic Republic, Ayatollah Khamenei, posted, I should say, on social media, images, videos, comments regarding these student protests and pointing to the fact that that position, the Iranian position, is one that's supported by students across the United States, pointing to the division and the dysfunction that exists in the U.S. So absolutely, scenes like this are creating opportunities for those nations that are looking to make the negotiations more complex, making it difficult to reach a settlement, really pushing one narrative versus the other. It absolutely complicates the situation that has to be dealt with by both parties in the negotiations.
You are a lecturer on campus. I understand you've been on campus. Have you talked to the students and the faculty there? Is there any insight? What are they telling you about this?
It's really difficult because you've got faculty who have an emotional connection or investment oftentimes in one side or the other. You have students who are really dealing with these issues at this level for the first time. And so as faculty, many of us believe our job is really not to engage on the advocacy side, but to do our best to sort of support the students, to give them a space to express what they want to express, but also to respect views and opinions on both sides of the conflict, and to really not engage beyond that. But you do see division within faculty. You see those who feel that it's their responsibility to take a more active approach. We see those faculty participating in these demonstrations that you're seeing in the video here. And then there's a large segment of us who basically are staying removed from this actively, because it really isn't our place to get involved, but it is our place to support the students as best as we can and the university as a whole.
Well, there is a question from people on the outside looking in that these may not necessarily all be students or professors or people associated with the university. What are you seeing from your perspective there?
Absolutely. That is a very good point. We're seeing, not just here at UCLA, we've seen this across the country, especially at Columbia, that oftentimes those folks coming in to protest and demonstrate are agitators, are those who are looking to cause problems, those who are not connected to the students or any student or faculty groups. And it's not surprising that they end up being some of the major instigators that lead to some of the violent clashes that we see. So yes, oftentimes they are not students. And there's little that that we can do. It's really up to the university police, and also, if needed, law enforcement beyond that, to come and really help remove those elements that are not productive and part of the protest.
Mr. Radd, thank you so much for your expertise and your view of what you're seeing on campus there. No doubt we will see you again either later this week or next. Appreciate it. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in the Middle East pushing for a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas, while global leaders are also pushing for a hostage release before Israel invades Rafah in southern Gaza. That's where there are more than 1 million Palestinian refugees. This morning, Blinken met with Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince to discuss the ongoing negotiations. He also spoke about a ceasefire at the World Economic Forum. Now, we've put together a special section on the campus protests on our website, NBCLA.com. And if you would like to receive any breaking news alerts on this story directly to your phone, you can also download our NBCLA app.